Good morning students. Today we are going to see how to compare, order and form the numbers. So till now we have learned how to read and write 3-digit numbers, and now we are going to see how to compare, order and form the numbers. So first we can see some examples, then we shall try to exercise problems. So the first example is Navia's mother buys 128 diyas and 42 candles. So what is given here? The number Navia's mother buys 128 diyas and 42 candles. So here there are two numbers. What they have asked is which are more in number, diyas or candles. They have asked which are more in numbers, which one is more. So diyas or candles. So we are going to find that. So to find that we have to compare the numbers. So I have written here number of diyas is 128 and number of candles is 42. I have placed the values in the places. Okay, so here how we have to compare the numbers. To compare the numbers, first we have to see to the hundreds place, then only we have to see to tens and ones place. So to compare the numbers, first we have to see to the first place, that is hundreds place we have to check. So while we are comparing these two numbers, see to here the hundreds, the diyas number is 100 in the hundreds place, and see to the candles there is no number in the hundreds place. So automatically we know that hundreds place, where there is a hundreds place, that one is the greatest number. So they have asked which one is more. So which one is more here? This diyas is more, because in the hundreds place there is 1. So which one is greater? So we will say that diya is more than the candles that mother buys. So this one is the answer for that. So how will you represent that in the sign is, first we have to write the number 128 which is greater than 42. So you know this sign, this is a greater sign. Where the number is greater, there the open sign will be. So where there is open sign, the greater side, greater number side. So this is 128 greater than 42. So in the sentence also you can write greater than 42, 128 greater than 42, or you can give the symbol. So this is the answer for this first example. And the second example is Navia's mother buys more diyas than candles. She also buys 3 strings of light bulbs of different lengths. So she is buying 3 strings of light bulbs. So what are the colors we can see? What are the lights? The red string has 362 bulbs, the green string has 492 bulbs, and the blue string has 497 bulbs. Let us find out which string has the most number of bulbs and which string has the least number of bulbs. So we are going to find which one is greater and which one is smaller. So most number of bulbs and least number of bulbs. So here I have mentioned in the tableau column that I have placed in the values. I have placed the values here, the hundreds place, tens place and the ones place. So the red color string light is 362 and the green color is 492, blue light is 497. So here as the same how we have compared here also we are going to compare to find the more number and the least number. So to find that we have to first see to the hundreds place. So what are the numbers are there? 300s, 400s and 400s. By comparing these numbers, which number is the greatest one? 3 or 4? It's 4. So 4 is the greatest number. So we have to neglect this one and we have to select these two. So 400, we are going to find which one is the most number. 400, this is also 400. So next to this we have to compare to the tens place, because it is same number. So we cannot say which one is greater now. So we have to look at the tens place. So here there is 9 in the tens place and here also 9 in the tens place. So here also same number, so we cannot judge which one is the greater number. So to the tens, next to the tens place it's ones place. Here we have to check 2 or 7. So 2 ones is greater or 7 1 is greater? 7 1 is greater. So 497, this one is the greatest number, that is more than. Blue is more number of bulbs. Blue string has the most number of bulbs. So you have to write like that. Most number is 497. And which one is the least? We know this one is the least one. So this are greater. So 300 is the least one. So this is the least number of that string. red color, that is red string has the least number of bulbs. So you have to write red string has the least number of bulbs. The number is 362 that we have found. So the next one, first here we have to first see to the hundreds, next to the tens, next to the ones for comparing. So now we are going to say which the next problem, that is example sum, which 2-3 digit number can you make with the digits 9, 4 and 7 with 9 in the hundreds place. So what is given here, there are 3 numbers, that is 9, 4 and 7. So here we are going to make 3 digit number, 2 3 digit numbers with 9 in the hundreds place. So you are going to place the 9 in the hundreds place with these 3 numbers 9, 4 and 7. You are going to make 3 digit number, that is 2 3 digit numbers. So to find that, first we have to write the place values, because we have to place the 9 in the hundreds place. So you have to place the places, ones, tens, hundreds. It is, we are going to make 3 digit number, so we are writing up to hundreds place. So now you are going to place 9 in the hundreds place. So 9 in the hundreds place, and what are the numbers remaining, 4 and 7. So you can place 4 in tens or in ones. So we can place now 4 in the tens and 7 in the ones. So what are the other way, here they have asked to find 2 3 digit numbers. So one 3 digit number I have written. So the next 3 digit number we are going to find. How we can write? We have to place 9 in the hundreds place only. So I have placed 9 in the hundreds place. And another way is we can write 4 in the ones place and 7 in the tens place. So this is another 3 digit number. So we have formed 2 3 digit numbers what they have asked. So the next thing we are going to see next example, that is Navya picks the digit card 8, 2 and 6. So Navya picks the digit cards 8, 2 and 6 I have mentioned here. And the next one, Plasha picks the digit cards 1, 0, 9. So here there are 2 numbers are given. What you are going to find is who is the winner. So who is having the greatest number, they are the winner. So here we are going to form a numbers with these 3 numbers. So what are the possibilities? First we can write that. So we can place first 8 in the hundreds place, and then we can place 2 in the hundreds and 6 in the hundreds. So first we can take 8 in the hundreds place. So 8 in the hundreds place we are taking. So and 2 and 6 can be placed in the tens and ones. And here again we are taking 8 in the hundreds place, and we can interchange these two, 6 and 2. So 6 in tens and 2 in ones. So the next we can place 2 in the hundreds place, and 8 can be in tens, and I am writing 6 in the ones place. Likewise I am going to write the possibilities. And next 2 in the hundreds, 6 in tens I am writing, and 8 in ones I am writing. And the next one I am placing 6 in the hundreds place. I am writing 6 in the hundreds, and the remaining 2 numbers 8 in tens and 2 in ones. And the next I am writing 6 in the hundreds, and the remaining these 2 I am interchanging 2, 8. So these are the possibilities that Navya picks the digit cards. That is, with these 3 I have made the possibilities to find the greatest number of Navya. And then Plash. So here I am going to write the possibilities that he picks. So the next we have to write the places, ones, tens and hundreds. Now I am going to frame the numbers. So I am taking 1 in the hundreds place and placing these 2 numbers in tens and ones, and this number, and I am going to interchange 1 in the hundreds, and I am interchanging this. That is, this is another possibility. So 9, 0. And next I am going to place 0 in the hundreds. Whether it is right or wrong, it's wrong, because we are going to frame a 3 digit number which can make a greatest number. So while we are writing 0, it will frame only a 2 digit number. So we no need to use that. We should not start the number with 0. We have to start with from 1 or 2 the number sequence. So here we cannot write 0 at the hundreds place. So I am taking 9 in the hundreds place. So 9 in hundreds place, and I am writing 1 in tens and 0 in ones. And now I am interchanging these 2 numbers 0, 1. So these are the possibilities. So from this, which one is the greatest number from Navya's? So we are going to see. So 826, and here 862, 286, 268, 682, 628. So first what we have to do, we have to compare the numbers. Where we have to compare? In the hundreds place. See, to the hundreds place, here it is 8, 8, 2, 2, 6, 6. So by these numbers, which one is the greatest one? 8, 2 or 6? 8 is the greatest one. So select these two, and now what we have to do, these two are same numbers, so we cannot judge here which one is greatest. So we have to go to the next place, tens place. So now see, 2 tens, 6 tens. So which one is the greatest one? 6 is the greatest one. So which one is the greatest number? 862. So we have to select this number. And then here, Plush picks the digit cards 1, 0 and 9. So here which one is the greatest number? To check, we have to check in the hundreds place. To find, we have to check in the hundreds place. 100, 100, 900 and 900. So which one is the greatest number? 900 is the greatest number. So select these two. And next to that, we have to see the tens place. Whether 1 is greater or 0 is greater. 1 is greater. So the greatest number is 910. So who wins the game? That they have picked the cards. So here the number is 862 and here the number is 910. So which one is the greatest number? 910 is the greatest number. How we have found? Have checked it to the hundreds place. Here it is 8, here it is 9. So which one is greater? 9 is greater. So Plush wins the game. So now how will you write the number? By presenting the sign 910 is greater than 862. So Plush wins the game. So the next thing we are going to see, we are going to try the exercise problem 5.3, and the first sum is draw a circle around the greatest number and a box around the smallest number in each set. Here there are each sets are given here. So what we are going to find? The greatest number and the smallest number. For the greatest number, we have to circle the number, and for the smallest number, we have to give the box on the number. We have to round that number. So here first one is 138, 131, 135. So by here itself you can give the places. This is ones place, this is tens, this is hundreds. So first we have to compare to the hundreds place number. So see to the hundreds place alone. See to the hundreds place alone. So what is the number here? 1, 1, 1. So everything was same, so we cannot find which one is the greater. So to the hundreds place, next to hundreds place is tens place. So check to that. You know this is the tens place. Here there is 3. Here this is the tens place. Here there is 3. Here this one is the tens place. Here there is 3. So everything was same. 3, 3, 3 is given. So these are same. So we have to skip to the next place. It's ones place. Here that is 8 ones. Here 1 ones, 5 ones. So which one is the greatest one? 8, 1 or 5? 8 is the greatest one. So what we have to do? The greatest number means we have to round. That is, we have to circle around that number. So which one is the greatest one? 138. We have to compare the numbers to the places. First in the hundreds, then to the tens, then to the ones. So this one is the greatest number. So we have to round we have to circle that number. And which one is the smallest number? So here there are two numbers 1 and 5. We have compared the ones place, which here 1 is the smallest one. So we have to box that number. If you have difficulty in finding the places, so write the places above that number. Ones, tens, hundreds. Here also ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. Then compare to the hundreds place. Then compare to tens. Then compare to ones place. Then you can easily find the answer. So the next one is 432, 784, 829. To compare the numbers, what we have to do? We have to see to the hundreds place number. Here there is 400, 700, 800. So which one is the greatest one? 8 is the greatest number by comparing these numbers in the hundreds place. So 829 is the greatest number. So what we have to do? We have to circle that number and compare these two numbers. In the hundreds place itself, we can see here 4, here 7. So which one is the least one? 432. So which one is the smallest number? So we have to box that. And the remaining two problems you are going to do as your homework sum. 420, 502, 139. Take this one as a homework. 146, 395, 300. So do these two problems as your homework sum. And next one is fill in the boxes with greater than, less than or equal. So you are going to give the signs in these boxes. And here the first is sum C, 175, 167. So how will you find the sign? So where the open sign will be, open side will be facing the greatest number. Okay, this is the greater than, this is lesser than. The closed side will be having the least number. And equal means the two numbers will be same. And here to compare we have to first look at the hundreds place. Here also 1, here also 1 in the hundreds place. And next to hundreds place is tens place we have to check. Because it is in hundreds place it is same number. So we are checking to the tens place one. So here 7, here there is 6. So comparing these two numbers, which one is greater? 7 is the greater. So where the greatest number, there the open side will be. The sign will be open to the greater side. So this one is the closed side will have the smallest number. So 175 is greater than 167. So see to the next one, 355. Here also 355. So these two are the same numbers. If you have confusion, see to hundreds place. These two numbers are same. Next to that, tens place. See to that number, same number. And next to tens is ones. See to that ones place also same. So there two things are same. So we have to give the equal sign. So because equal means the two sides will be equal. So give the equal sign. The sign should be placed in this box. And here 627, 637. So you have to check first in the hundreds, then in the tens, then in the ones. So you are going to do these sums as your homework sum. Now we can see to the third problem. Navya has 215 marbles, Plash has 115 marbles and Divya has 208 marbles. Who has the maximum number of marbles? So what are given here? Navya, Plash and Divya, those who have marbles in their hand, that is 215 of Navya has and Plash has 115 and Divya has 208 marbles. So here what they have asked is who has the maximum number of marbles. Maximum means the greatest number. So who is having, we are going to find. So to find that what we have to do, we have to compare the numbers. First we have to see to the hundreds place, then to the tens, then to the ones place. So we have to compare the hundreds place numbers. So here take this number 215, 115 and 208. So first we have to see to the hundreds place number. Write the number separately, give the places there. Ones place, tens place and hundreds place, give that and write the numbers below. And now first check to the hundreds place. So here there is 2, here there is 1, here there is 2. So we are going to find the maximum number. So see to the maximum, greatest number. So comparing number 1, 2, the greatest number is 2. So we have to compare these two numbers around, we can leave this. So how will you compare that number? Next to hundreds place, it's tens. So see to the tens place number. Here there is 1 in the tens and here 0 in the tens. So which one is greater? So 1 or 0. So find that and give the answer. Who has the maximum number of numbers? They didn't ask the number, they asked who is having. So we have to say the name of the person. Navya or Plash or Divya. So we have to mention any one of the name, that is who is having maximum number of marbles. And the next one is form all possible 3-digit numbers using the digits 2, 6 and 5 without repeating any digit. So here what they have asked, we have to frame a 3-digit number. We have to form a 3-digit number with all the possibilities. What are the possibilities? We have to make that. So we have seen example how to form a 3-digit number. So here we have to use 3 numbers, that is 2, 6 and 5, and we should not repeat any of the numbers. We should not repeat without repeating any digits. We should not repeat any of the digits given here. So first you have to write the places, ones place, tens and hundreds. Why we are writing up to hundreds? We are going to form a 3-digit number. So we have to write up to hundreds place. So now take 2 in the hundreds place. There are 3 numbers. I am taking 2 at first in the hundreds place and I am writing 6 and 5 tens in the ones place number. And the next I am taking again 2 in the hundreds place. and 6 and 5, that is interchangeably I am writing 5 in tens and 6 in ones. So these two are some different numbers. This is one 3-digit number and this is one 3-digit number. So I have formed two 3-digit numbers. They have asked form all possibilities. What are the possibilities that we have to do? So we have to form 3-digit numbers. So next we have to take 6 in the hundreds place, and then you can write the numbers, arrange the numbers, order the numbers. So likewise you have to form 3-digit numbers. What are the possibilities that you are going to do that? And the next one is fifth problem. Form the greatest 3-digit number by repeating the digits 7 and 8. So what we are going to do, we are going to form a greatest 3-digit number by repeating the digits 7 and 8. We are going to repeat the numbers 7 and 8 and we are going to frame a greatest 3-digit number. So to write a greatest 3-digit number, we have to compare first these two numbers. So here which one is the greatest number, 7 or 8? 8 is the greatest number. So first we have to write 8 in the hundreds place. So write the places and write 8 in the hundreds place. And what they have asked to find the greatest 3-digit number and we can repeat the numbers. So what numbers now we can repeat? 1 we can repeat as 7 7. So we can repeat two numbers, and here 8 also we can repeat it. So here in the tens place, which number should be placed? We have to see that. So 7 can be repeated or 8 can be written here. So 8 is the greatest number. So comparing to 7. So we have to write 8 again. So then only we will get the greatest number. If we wrote 7 here, it will become as a smallest number than that number. So here we have to write 8 again. So we have to repeat that number. And in the ones place we can write 7. So or you can repeat 3-digit numbers. Form the greatest 3-digit number by repeating the digits. 7 you can write or 8 you can write. So if we can repeat the numbers they have given, they didn't say twice only we have to repeat or thrice we have to repeat. So they have mentioned we can repeat it. So we have to write the greatest number. So again we have to write 8, then only we will get the greatest number. If we wrote 7, comparing to that will become the smallest number. So we have to write 8 again. So this is the greatest number. If we wrote 7, it will become the smallest number than this. So this one is the greatest number. We have formed the greatest 3-digit number. Form the greatest 3-digit number by repeating the digits 7 and 8. So we have repeated the number 8. So we have got the greatest number, greatest 3-digit number. So this is the answer. So now we are going to see the challenge sum. You are going to do as your homework sum. I am going to just explain it. Now we are makes a number pattern with 7 numbers. With 7 numbers she is making a number pattern. So 7 numbers means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So totally 7 numbers she is going to make. The last 3 numbers of her pattern. So last 3 number patterns they have given 430, 400, 430, 445 and 460. So last numbers they have given. So fill that. 445 and 430. So what you are going to find? What is the first number of the pattern? We are going to find the first number of the pattern. Last 3 patterns we have, they have given, so we have written here. So we are going to find the first one. So here what we are going to do? With the numbers, the choices are given here. With that clues we are going to find. So here, see to this clues also. Last 3 patterns they have given already. So first is check to the hundreds place, that is 4 is given here. So everything was same. So next see to the next place, the tens place, 3 is here, 4 is here and 6 is here. So the number sequence how it is, see 3, 4, 5. Here 5 is missing. So we cannot judge that how the answer is framed. So next see to the ones place also. Take that last 2 places. Here there is 30, 45 and 60. So now see how the number sequence is. It's like 15, just skipping 15 numbers. So it's just skipping 15 numbers from 30 to 45, 45 to 60. So by this skipping backwardly you are going to skip the numbers of 15. So while you are skipping you can find the first number. They have asked to find what is the first number of the pattern. By skipping by 15 backwards you can find the first number. So find that and send it to me. And the next one is knowledge nugget, that what we have seen in this chapter we are going to recall that one. So what we are going to see, we are going to recall. So first one what is given, 100 is the smallest 3-digit number and 999 is the greatest 3-digit number. So here we have started the chapter with learning 3-digit numbers, how to write from 100 to 999. So here what they have said, 100 is the smallest 3-digit number and 999 is the largest, which is the greatest 3-digit number. So this is already we know, we have learnt in this chapter right from starting. So here the face value of a digit is its actual value. So while we are seeing the face value, what we have seen that what the number is given in that digit is the same, the answer will be the face value. So what number is given, that the answer is the face value. If it is given 2 in the tens place, we have to write the face value of that 2 is 2. So this is the thing, that is face value. The face value of a digit is its actual value, that is the actual value. The digit will be given there in the question. So that digit is the answer for that. That value is the answer, that is the face value. And the next one is the place value of a digit depends upon its place in the number. So here place value means we know up to, for 3-digit number we have to write up to hundreds place. So where the values are placed, that values will be the place value. So values, if there are 3 in the hundreds place, we have to say that as 3 hundreds. One you can write is in words 3 and hundreds in the words, or you can write 300 as a 300. In numerically we can write. So this is the thing, that is the place value of a digit depends upon its place in the number. So it depends upon the place in the number. In that number what the place is given, that is the answer. If it is 5 in the tens place, it is 50 or 5 tens. That is the answer for the place value. Then while comparing two 3-digit numbers, first compare the digit in the hundreds place. So where we have to compare? In the hundreds place. Then the digits in the tens place. After comparing to the hundreds, if it is same there, the two numbers are same in the places of hundreds, then we have to see to the tens place number. Then the digit in the tens place, and finally compare the digits in the ones place. So if tens place also having the same number in that, means we have to skip to the next one. Next place we have to see, we have to compare the ones place number. So this is how we have to compare the two 3-digit numbers. Next one is a 3-digit number cannot be formed with 0 in the hundreds place, as that will make a 2-digit number. So here what is given, here we should not, in the 3-digit number we should not start with 0. If we start with 0 means it will make only a 2-digit number. That's why we should not start a number with 0. We have to start with any other numbers except 0. So the next one is 10 tens can be grouped as 100. So this one we know, we have started with this pattern only, that is 10 tens can be regrouped as a 100. That 100 has 10 tens. So these are the things we have seen in this chapter, we have just revised now. Okay. Now we shall see to the worksheet problems. Just now we have revised the chapter what we have seen from the last classes. So with that only we are going to do the worksheet problems. So you are going to do that. So kindly listen to me. Write these numbers in the standard form. So here we are going to write in standard form. The given numbers are in expanded form. So we are going to write in expanded form. How will you write in expanded form? We have to give the places, ones, tens and hundreds. With that place only we have to write in the standard form. With these 100 places, with these 3 places we have to place the numbers. So 3 in the hundreds, 30 in tens and 4 in the ones place. So you know to arrange the numbers from ones, tens and hundreds. So how will you write this number? 3 in hundreds and next 3 in tens and 4 in ones. So you can start from the right side, you can start, that is ones. You can give the place ones, tens and hundreds. In the place of ones you have to write 4. In the place of tens you have to write 3. 30 means that represents the tens place. So write 3 in the tens place. Then 300 means it represents the hundreds place. In the hundreds place it is 3. So write 3 in the hundreds place. So this is meant by a standard form, writing in the order wise. That is in the places, ones place and tens place and the hundreds place. This is a standard form of a 3-digit number, and this is also same thing. First write the places. If you need, write the places, or else you can write automatically. You can write as it is, means you can do that. So 5 in ones, 6 in tens and 7 in hundreds. So you will get the answer as 765. That is mean by a standard form. So do these as your homework sums. And the next one, fill in the blanks. So you are going to give the answer in the blanks. So see to the first one, in 294, the place value of 2 is, they have asked the place value of 2 for this number 294. What does mean by a place value? Place value means the number where it is. So that the place is the place value. So the value for that place is said to be as a place value of 2 is. Here the place value of 2 is 200, because 2 is in the hundreds place. 4 in ones, 9 in tens and 2 in hundreds. So the place value of 2 is 200. So the next, and the face value of 2 is. So what is mean by face value? The number what is given, that the number, the actual value is the face value. If it is 2 means it's 2 is the face value. The face value of 2 is 2. So the place value of 2, place value of 2 is 200 and the face value of 2 is 2. So you do this as a homework. This sum also you are going to do as your homework sum. The sum of the face value and the place value of 4 in 134 is. So what they have asked, here they didn't ask for face value. They didn't ask us to mention the face value and the place value. They asked us to find the sum of the face value and the place value. What does mean by sum? Addition. So here you are going to add face value and the place value. First, for that we have to find the place value and the face value. So here in this number 134, what is the face value? Face value means what the number is given, that the same number is the face value. So 4 is the face value. And place value means the places where the value is. So the value where belongs to the place, that is meant by a place value. So here the place value of 4 is 4. So now the face value is 4 and place value is 4. So you are going to add those two numbers. Add those two numbers and write in this blank. It is given. And the third one, join the dots from 101 to 209 to complete the picture. So see to the picture, there are dots given there. In that you are going to join the dots from 101 to 209. So join that numbers according to the order wise. So complete the picture and find what the picture is. Then the next one is fill in the blanks with greater than, less than or equal. So it is given the signs greater than, less than or equal. So you know what the sign represents. And here you are going to fill that signs here. 687-867. So to compare the numbers where we have to look, first we have to see to the hundreds place. Then next to hundreds, if the hundreds place is same, next to hundreds place you have to check. That is tens place. In the tens place you have to check. If it is same number, then you have to go to the ones place number. So if you are seeing to that number, which one is it? The 2 digits will be there. In that you have to check the hundreds place number, then to the tens place, then to the ones place. Then you can find which one is greater, which one is smaller, and then you can give the signs. So now see to this 687-867. See to the hundreds place at first. Here 8 in hundreds, 6 in hundreds. So see to that two numbers 6 and 8. Which one is greater? 8 is greater. So give the greater sign symbol to the greatest number. The open sign will be facing the greatest number. So the answer is 867, that a lesser than sign. So lesser than sign means here the number is greater. So it is facing this side. So do these two sums as your homework sum. And the next one is form the smallest 3-digit number with each set of digits. So with these numbers you are going to form a smallest 3-digit number. You are going to make a smallest 3-digit, not a greatest, it is the smallest 3-digit number with these numbers. To frame a smallest 3-digit number, what you will do? You have to write the smallest digit in the hundreds place. In the ascending or in the ascending order, you will be writing the number to find the smallest number. To find the greatest, you will write in descending order the numbers. For the smallest number, you will write from the ascending order, smallest to the greatest number. So here 3 is the smallest, the next to 3 is 5, next to 5 is 6. So in that order you are going to write. And take this as your homework sum, these two sum as your homework one. Here the number 0 is given. So what is the rule? We should not start to frame a 3-digit number. to frame 3-digit number, to form a 3-digit number, we should not start with 0. If we started with 0 means it will form only a 2-digit number. So to form a 3-digit number, we should not start from 0. So that's all we have seen today, that the end of the chapter. So revise all things and write the homeworks what I given to you. Thank you, students.